There have been massive changes in terms of the pain points, the barriers that people have, although at the same time, the need to buy through e-commerce because the other channels are really not available. And I think lots of changes have happened in terms of the way the company has rallied, the team has rallied in terms of not just the business continuity and how do you ensure that you have very safe operations, right, social distancing, and all of that. But at the same time, how do you really get the entire team to look at it from a position of enhanced responsibility? I mean, when the lockdown happened, almost overnight, e-commerce was thrust in the space of essential services provider. And I think that has been the rallying cry across the organization, including the last mile. A lot of our last mile wishmasters had gone back to their native hometowns, etc., bringing them back because they felt this sense of additional responsibility that they have towards society, coming up with a lot of innovations. I think no contact delivery or contactless delivery is just one innovation. We had other innovations which were coming from the front line. For example, secondary packaging. The person will come to your door, take away the secondary packaging, so that inside the packaging, he will just leave at your door. So that means that has not been touched. Similarly, we introduced new constructs like buy now, pay later. So cash on delivery was the big thing. And now people were worried about even exchanging currency notes. So we said, you can buy now, you can try your products, and then you can pay later. So a lot of innovations that have happened in this space to take care of consumer worries and this heightened level of awareness around safety and sanitization.
The challenge for banks, as Vikas was telling, is maybe you can shut down e-commerce for 15 days, but banks were not even given that flexibility of shutting. We are supposed to open even during lockdown. And cash is something which we handle in the branch. The rest of the things you don't need to come to the branch anyway.
Yeah.
And there was this huge fear psychosis at that point of time that anything you touch will come. And luckily for us, I think hats off to all the people who work in banking and specifically across the banking sector. We have always been an essential service. So I think it is there in the blood. And for a person like me who has come from outside banking, the kind of voluntary spontaneity with which the employees go to office, even during these tough times, and handle cash and handle everything is phenomenal.